today. From Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About 3 here as he's out to the 30. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Carr. Over the middle, it's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
A gain of 11 on the play.
The numbers for him from a week ago. And you figure that he'll probably be a big factor in this one as well.
No question about it, partner. We just saw right there. They want to get him the ball in space.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. Now Carr to try again after the pick 6. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing again. Carr. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Loss of 11 yards.
And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Caleb Chason in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore.
Complete.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And some room to work. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the
from the shotgun. It's Bridgewater. Open man is Trey Burton. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw is Bridgewater. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. And now it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 77 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal. They nearly had the touchdown, but he's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now Bridgewater. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? And turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Panthers' 39-yard
to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Shark with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
Lawrence on the stop. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. He's got Burton here. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
That's a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now on 2nd and 13. Carr, the attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 16 yards, a first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year.
And nothing but daylight ahead. Past the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DJ Chark, 79 yards. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Yeah, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 29 yards, first down. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina! Christian McCaffrey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off.
Jeremy Chin.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Completes it to the tight end, Burton. Call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. His throw caught at about the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. And this carries into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive or no? Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Throwing on first down, it's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Well, the first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yards to go.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. That's caught inside the 20. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Derek Brown, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Carr. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down again. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And this is no good. Close but no cigar, just wide right.
It's been a nightmare season.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Bridgewater. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. And now the throw taken in by Chark. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one goes for 30 yards. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 6 yards away. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last week. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
38-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and...
From the 38, Bridgewater. Sideline throw, that's caught by Moore. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Bridgewater now.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw, Bridgewater. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Looking to throw again on second down. Bridgewater. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey, and he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing now is Carr. Flushed out right. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. From the gun, it's Carr. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown.
Touchdown, Jackson.
DJ Chark, 35 yards. And the Jaguars move back within a couple of the lead. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
16 more on that one and another first down.
1-yard line.
First down, Bridgewater. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On first down, this is McCaffrey. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
The ball carrier. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Bridgewater. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. And until that point, we haven't seen Julio Jones. That's hard to believe here this late in the game.
And no one more frustrated than Julio Jones because receivers feed off of catches. That's their fuel, and that's also their affirmation. And he hasn't been getting much of that in this game, and their team is losing, and he wants to have a better effect on the game.
Just the first connection, Ryan to Jones there. Escaping the pressure right. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Julio Jones. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a run with McCaffrey. Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another big play here as they strike for 31. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. From the gun, Bridgewater. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. With a connection there, Bridgewater to Samuel for a Panther first down.
At the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Being chased out left. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
McCaffrey on the counter. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it two ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, and you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Carr now to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
Dante Jackson. Carr's pass.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Made by Miles Jack. A gain of 2.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
15-yard line.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
And even with the loss on 1st down, they did a nice job holding on to the football. And they can still run it 2 more times and take some time off the clock and even take some of the timeouts away from the defense and then possibly kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. They're in a great spot.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.